everybody. Welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy, where the topics are more like a set of guidelines and actual rules. I am once again joined by the magnanimous Don Chen, who we tried to do this stream 2 weeks ago, but Mother Nature had other plans, canceled it a half hour in. So we're doing this again, and Don has very graciously agreed to give this a go again.
Of course.
Thank you, sir. And as always, we have the yin to my yang. The man who's always hardwired in. We have Jason Ingram. How you doing, buddy?
Doing fine. I'm trying to fix this problem.
Hi, Jason.
That I'm not accidentally feeding loops into this, so you guys don't hear it yourselves.
But are they Fruity Loops?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm confused because I have this hot girl avatar in a male voice. So I'm not sure what kind of vibe I'm.
The lead character from my novel, actually.
So don't worry, we'll be solving that question next month because
you told me that. You told me that.
Because we're doing a Jason Ingram face reveal next month because we're like 3 cents away from getting the fundraising goal, but we have some chats to acknowledge. All right, first off, we have Nathaniel Brown winning the internet for today. And then we have Nemo saying, "What's up? What is up, my friend?"
Hi, Nemo.
And Hooded Raven saying, "Oh, sorry, John Ching, what are you saying?"
I just said hi, Nemo.
Oh, okay. Just
we got frozen.
Well, thank you for showing up, counts.
No.
So, Don, is there any smoke in your area?
No, but I have had that in the past in California, but probably not to the degree you're having.
Dude, it's terrible here because for those who don't know, I live in southeastern Michigan. I am 40 minutes away from the Canadian border. All right, and so they've had all these wildfires, and you step outside, it's like, man, who's barbecuing? This stuff is overdone.
Well, I mean,
and there's like a haze on the ground. It's like the water's like, it is bad. Like, I think if you look at like air, like someone put it like an air quality rating, it's out of 500. We're at like 477.
Ooh.
Okay,
wow.
That's not good.
It is not good at all. I think I saw a statistic once say.
How long has it been that way?
It's been this way for like the past few days, like maybe 2 or 3 days. I remember like the first night it got really bad. I went for a walk. I was out for like maybe like a half hour. Towards the end, my eyes were starting to water. It was getting really bad.
Wow.
I remember I stepped outside just to bring the trash can in. I dug out my old COVID mask. I had to use that thing like 5 years. It's like, hello, old friend.
I saw you wearing that. I was wondering what that was all about.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, why are you wearing that now?
It probably did. It was probably as useful as blocking actual COVID, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, Nick, in your current situation, I would use like one of those gas masks, for like military purposes.
They recommend N95 if you're going to be going out. Here is that bad.
Wow. Well, I hope he gets better, man. That's at least you don't have to work outside.
Yeah. So I've been staying inside mostly, but thank you, Hooded Raven, for re-upping your membership. That is appreciated. But yeah, so kind of getting back to the Turtles talk. So we're doing the discussion. We got about a half hour in. The discussion was getting really good, and then Mother Nature decided, nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not today.
Yeah, we should be good today because it's not storming outside. So
cool.
knock on processed wood. It should be fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so
that's the thing.
I think I'll just start off and say kind of similar. This movie holds up surprisingly well.
Yeah, I would agree.
Not too bad for guys in rubber suits.
Yeah, not too bad for that.
The only thing that would make this better is if the turtles were hamsters.
Maybe someday. someday.
Dave,
Like how would you feel if they're like, hey, we want to do a hamster film, we want to do it like the TMNT, but hamsters and like people in hamster suits. Go hamster, go hamster, go hamster.
Oh God, this is too.
Well, you guys, you remember the? I mean, I don't know how that would fly with all the CGI and stuff we have, but I remember seeing those Kia Soul commercials with the hamsters back in the day, kind of like
that one,
kind of the hip hop hamsters. I was going, they could pull that off with technology back then. I if someone wanted to do a rubber suit hamsters, I'm not sure.
Like with video game technology, if you really wanted to do it, you could just put someone in like a mocap suit, do some martial arts moves, and then put like a hamster model onto that if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
that's true. There's so much more than available than there was when the first TMNT came out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if there was any computer animation in that at all. I don't think there was.
No, the original one, no. From what I remember, no. However, there may have been. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I mean, CG animation goes back really far. Like there's for example, that Death Star image you see in Star Wars 77. That's CG.
What?
That's true.
I did not know that. Really?
Yeah.
I think I was gonna say I didn't check this out, but the director of TMNT 90 was Steve Barron, who was mainly known as an MTV music video director. I don't know which ones he did though, but he was.
That happened a lot in the 90s. I think David Fincher was a music video director. Michael Bay was a music video director. There was kind of this pipeline in like the 90s, 2000s of like music video directors going on to be like actual film directors.
That's interesting.
And it was a joint collaboration with Golden Harvest, right? The guys that made all the cheesy, 70s Bruce Lee kung fu movies.
I believe they would go on to make Crouching Tiger, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's a step up.
Yeah, that is.
And I believe this is like one of the highest grossing independent films of all time, because this is technically an independent film.
Really? I didn't know that. Huh.
I think it was like one of first New Line Studios' first releases back in the day.
Yeah. Huh. And we have The Destroyer saying, speaking of directors, did you guys know that Walter Hill almost directed a sequel to The Punisher?
No. Walter Hill, though, he was famous for the Warriors, the gang movie.
Oh, yeah. Wow,
that was can play. Yeah, that was one of the movies when I grew up. You would see it with your buddies, and you think you can go out and kick everybody's ass coming out of the theater.
I believe it.
I mean, what I would say the unsung hero of this film is the Jim Henson Company, because you got them kind of like the Jim Henson Company right at their apex of like technological engineering. Without the Jim Henson Company, I don't believe this movie would have been possible.
I think you're right.
Yep.
48 Hours. There you go. That's franchise. Eddie Murphy, Nick Nolte franchise. Henson, I mean, he was doing Dark Crystal, right? I mean, that was a pretty big one back in the 80s. And obviously the Muppets, but
yeah, because the thing is, you got to realize this film came out like right as he passed away, because he passed away in so like he had some involvement with it, but he wasn't directly involved with TMNT, but he was kind of still alive like right at the tail end. So like he probably might have approved some designs, gave some input or whatever.
Yeah. I think his son Brian kind of took over, and I was a big fan of the sci-fi series Farscape. I think Henson was behind a lot of the creatures in that series.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, the thing is, like, a lot of the beloved Muppet stuff, like my childhood Muppet stuff is like Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island, those are Brian Henson productions. Those are like Jim had nothing to do with those films. They came out afterwards. And that's my beloved childhood Muppet media right there. But yeah, like Farscape is a Jim Henson thing. I know they're kind of still around. They're not really doing as much as they used to, but like they were a powerhouse in the 90s.
Definitely. So
I think they worked on dinosaurs. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So what else? I think we were gonna say the cameo from Sam Rockwell was interesting.
Yeah, I think we were all kind of like I remember because we were all kind of blown away by that. Like I was watching the film, was like, is that Sam Rockwell? And I actually looked up the IMDb. I was like, holy crap, it's him.
Yeah, that surprised me, to be honest.
He's a great actor. I love everything he's been in.
Yeah. God, I forget what he's been in. I know I've seen a lot of the movies with him in it, but I forget their names at this point in my life.
One thing I always loved about like the whole Shredder thing is like that cult is actually like I could actually see that working in real life. Even today, I could see something similar to that working. You know,
the Foot, you mean, or the Shredder?
Yeah, the Foot Clan, like you basically lure kids in, video games, and then if you really want to step up, you can become a Foot Clan member or whatever. Like,
yeah, that's an easy trap that could still be done today.
Video games and pizza.
What a better combination? Is there any better combination?
Video games and lasagna.
Oh, we how could we not?
You mean what I'm having for dinner tonight, Jason?
Yeah, I figured as much.
How could we not mention the Vanilla Ice music?
Yeah,
that was in the second one, but we can talk about it. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja, go!
God, I love that. That song still, I like it to this day.
I think it's still used sometimes. Like even Turtles Media still to this day, they'll sometimes reference it because it's just it's catchy. Go Ninja, go Ninja.
Yes, yeah, it still works.
Oh my!
What I love about this film is it feels like a perfect marriage between the original darkness of the comics and the goofiness of the cartoon of the time.
Yeah.
I agree.
It has the edge. It has that edge. It has that grit, grime. But it still has a little bit of that goofiness too. And I think it perfectly balances it.
Yeah. I think it helps that it was kind of mostly set at night. Mm-hmm. Kind of, that dingy New York underground.
And the movie taught you some good life lessons like forgiveness may be divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. Oh, God. By the way, the pizza guy is actually one of the suit actors. I don't know if you knew this, but each of the suit actors gets a face cameo in the movie.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, neither did I. I always thought they were always in the suit and never seen. Huh.
Yeah. He pitched a script for the Punisher sequel. Thomas Jane admired his directing style. The pair met, hit it off, and it's Huh. Also, can we just admit, while we may think, Ralph's in a trench coat and a hat, no, how is that a disguise? You remember, this is 1980s New York. One of my favorite lines, like, oh, there's a turtle, and they just go about doing the whole New York doesn't care kind of thing.
Yeah, that was cool.
So, like, they see a guy that, okay, he looks normal enough, fine, whatever,
Yeah. No, what is it? One of the scenes that I still find funny is they offered him the wax to clean his skin, and he just grabs wax. That still makes me laugh.
No, I love it because of the scene before it where, like, you got this, like, oh, they almost kiss. He's rubbing her shoulders, and they have that almost kiss, and then they burst through the door. I was like, turtle wax. Like, it is so absurd. It is so, like, out of pocket that it just works.
Yeah. Putting it that way makes more
Forgiveness is yes, exactly.
But yeah, rewatching this movie reminded me of how much of that actually did kind of still stick after all this time.
Did
like
Casey come back in the second one? I can't remember. Was he in the second one?
I haven't watched the second movie in probably 30 years. Like I probably saw it as a kid. I think I probably did see it as a kid, but when I go back and watch Turtles, I mostly just rewatch this one. I think I've only like seen the. I don't think I've ever seen the third one. I may have. I don't know.
I know I haven't seen the third.
I know the big fact. One of my favorite little factoids is in Turtles 2, the Super Shredder is actually played by Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash?
Yeah, from wrestling, NWO.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That surprised me. Interesting.
And whenever Hollywood needs a big guy, they always turn to the wrestlers anyway. So
this is true. This is why so many of them are now movie actors.
Don, did you ever see that one deleted scene from the second Michael Bay Turtles film, where they had the cameo by the original April O'Neil?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't even know.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, we're all right. I'll play a bit of it, but just know if you're watching this on the replay, it's gonna get bit.
Okay.
Because I'm doing this for you. I'm doing it for the Turtles. It's one of those like, why did they cut it scenes kind of thing.
Yeah. Why did you cut this? This would have brought people in, for sure.
Also, I'm just going to say, Stephen Amell as Casey Jones was so bad. Like that. Like I can't like I think Megan Fox as April. Also, did everything just freeze?
Your visual froze. Your visual froze.
All right, I'm gonna reload this. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't see this.
Experience tells me that those.
All right, it's just.
Okay, well, if this is about the foreign correspondent's position, I'm actually a New Yorker.
By the way, she still looks amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good as hell.
Okay, it's the anchor desk.
Huh? Sorry.
Viewers can't get enough of you. And I don't know how you do it, but you keep bringing one amazing story after another, and it's reflected in the ratings.
Yes, I just happen to have some really good sources on the street.
Well, we want to get you in the studio full time. We want to make you the new face of Channel 6. We're ready to rebrand behind your image. April, there's a 7-figure salary attached, not including the perks. Enough with putting your life at risk living paycheck to paycheck. You might even have some time to meet a man while you're still young.
Rita, I don't need a man. I talk to my career every night before I go to bed.
Do you know, in the last 10 years, I haven't had a glass of water that doesn't have a slice of cucumber in it. You and I, we're basically the same person.
Sorry, okay. I wanted to get to that line because that line
that was great.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's like, why did they cut that? Why did they cut that?
Yeah, no, that would have been perfect.
She's not even in the movie at all.
No,
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I've seen that movie once. No, that scene is not there. It should have been.
Yeah, this was in the sequel though.
That's the Michael Bay one, right?
With, that's the sequel. Yeah, Wiseman says forgiveness of Wiseman are faithful. See, my biggest the thing that always is they pitched a Last Ronin live action movie. And they were going to do it with, like, actual suits. And this is going to be, like, a legacy sequel to the 1990 movie. Like, they were going to bring back the original April O'Neil, maybe bring back the original Casey Jones. Which, by the way, she's a perfect age to play the April O'Neil from Last Ronin. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that is a legacy sequel I want to see.
That would have been perfect.
And there was, like, some test footage that's kind of rolling around online that they screened for, like, the TMNT 2. Anniversary special, and it looked amazing.
But
Because like they put a guy in a turtle suit and they put like a rubber mask on him and had him fight some Foot Clan people, and it looked great. But you're familiar with the Last Ronin story, are you?
I've seen it, but I did not read it.
yeah,
You need to read it. It's really good.
Is that the one that it's like Eastman and Laird collaborated on that one?
I think so, yeah. I stopped watching Bay Turtles about one of them. Fair enough, it's time to wake up. Also, hi. Sorry, I didn't notice your name there at first.
yeah.
But yeah. Like they like for the flashbacks, I think they had like Kevin Eastman or Peter Laird actually draw the turtles in like the in the old style. Paramount is stupid for canceling. Yes, they are. Destroyer.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, that movie would have done wonders.
But Don, I actually do actually highly recommend you reading The Last Ronin. I think you'd enjoy it.
Is it a how many issue series is it? Do you know? Is it a trade? Probably a trade.
Yeah, it's like they got a collection of it.
Okay. Yeah, I watched a guy do a dissection of the whole Ninja Turtles story and how only after 10 issues they started not like working with each other and started to drift apart. And then I think Toys That Made Us did a reunion show where they surprised the two guys and had them come into the same room together, and they hadn't seen each other for a long time. And then they
the hardcover is actually $15.77 on Amazon right now. Holy crap!
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
At least we're getting a Last Ronin game. They recently had to reboot it though. I don't know if that's actually going to come out this year because like they were developing it, and now they're going to like reboot it or whatever. So we'll see. Don, I'll send you an Amazon link for Last Ronin if you want to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then there you go, Chad, if you want to grab the book yourself. So speaking of books you should grab.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I have it.
God, I hear you've been very successful this past month.
Screecher.
Oh,
yeah.
You are too kind. You are too kind.
Well, you gotta shill your stuff too.
Gosh.
I've been a streaming host. I know how you grease each other's palms. It's good.
Yeah.
Each other's. I know. I just. Thank you, Jason, for being on the ball.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So both of our campaigns are finished. We were both very, very successful. Some more than others.
Well, I had a 40-year head start on you, dude. Don't feel bad.
Also, I am feeling really, really bad right now because like I did the back to campaign, but money issues, so I had to resend my pledge. And now seeing you were so close that like okay, my pledge wouldn't have gotten you over 46. It would have gotten you a lot freaking closer. But god dang, I feel like an a-hole now.
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen, guys. He's $49 away from 46. Late pledges are active. So if you want to grab this book, get him to 46,000, please do.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. That'd be awesome. And then if we hit 50,000, there's probably another stretch goal, I would imagine, but they haven't told me what it is.
Yeah.
I've never done Kickstarter before. Nick, do you normally do Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
I do Kickstarter now. I started out doing Indiegogo, then I switched over to Kickstarter because Kickstarter is kind of like the Coca-Cola of like the Kickstarter world. You know, it's like it's a name brand. Like it's a Nintendo of the world. Like there's all the other ones, but it's like the most well-known one. It's one that gets the most traction, and I haven't had really any issue with it. The only thing I'll say is I do feel like Indiegogo has better options, like more customization options. But Kickstarter, I don't know. I find it's fine. It does the job.
What about Fund My Comic? I know some people are using that too.
I personally do not use it because this is one of those things where like I don't like the creator of it, so I don't talk about it. If someone has an FMC wants to come on and promote their stuff, I'll do that. That's fine. But personally, I'll never use it myself. So
all right, guys, okay. go for a moment. Apparently, I have to take care of nature's call. This is weird. I'll be
Sorry,
quick.
we pissed you off.
Yes,
Just-
very much so.
Just don't
I'm
take your
so
mic into the bathroom like Naked Gun.
Oh yeah, I've seen people do that. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, Don, did you ever see that video where like some people were doing mocap work and like they were laughing on a screen because apparently one of the mocap people went to the bathroom and they didn't take the mocap suit off, so they had like the screen and he was like, you know, you could see him very clearly going to the bathroom, but it was
Oh
like
my gosh.
so they got mocap animation for somebody peeing. It's like, all right, we're gonna keep that one. That's good animation right there.
Oh my god! No, I have not seen that. It could be worse. It could be number two. Yeah, we had a good run, man, and we made well over the initial 1986 was the what do you call it, the goal, and then yeah, it was fun, man. I can't believe we've got over 400 backers after all this time, and the average pledge is like over $100 per backer.
Well, if you
so
get them to 100K, maybe, and Don cannot confirm this. Maybe we'll do a TMNT crossover or something. Like, I know you can. I'm just like being funny here.
That might open their eyes. We'll see.
If you get like 500,000, $1 million off of this, which that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Like Vivendi would be like, well, that got $1 million. And, you're gonna pay us $100,000 if you want to do a turtle crossover? Sure. We whore out the turtles for everything. We don't mind. I mean, heck, with as much as Godzilla's been whored out, you want to do radioactive hamsters versus Godzilla?
Well, they actually go up against a Godzilla parody in one of the comics. So,
by the way, I own the most ridiculous Bambi crossover. You want to see it? I mean, the most ridiculous Godzilla crossover.
It's classic. You actually have it on DVD?
VHS, mother ducker.
Oh, wow. I remember seeing that. Yeah, when I was watching, we had a Bay Area horror night guy, and he would play that. It's probably 3 minutes long?
I saw this at a thrift store. It was so ridiculous I had to buy it.
It might be worth something, man. And other weird cartoons. I see. So, did you watch the whole thing?
It's one I've never popped this in. I'll probably I have a VHS player. I'll probably do it at some point.
I see a guitar. I see a guitar behind you. Is that a real guitar or a rock band guitar?
It is a real guitar, sir. It is real and it is fantastic. Hey, Charcoal.
Do you play?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
I love music. What kind of music do you like?
Very 90s inspired. Oh crap, that's fine.
90s grunge or?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain kind of stuff.
Okay.
I'm actually wiring myself up right now. That's why I'm a little off camera right now. I'm just
wow.
There we go.
You gonna
Nick,
play some?
Why are you wiring yourself in? That sounds bad.
Because screw you. That's why.
I'm sorry.
He's
I got
gonna
to
show us.
Bad joke.
He's gonna show us some licks.
Oh, nice.
Play us some Metallica.
No, I'm not that good. I am not that good. All right.
There's actually a picture online of Kirk Hammett from Metallica reading Hamsters #2. It's pretty funny. Oh my gosh, that is a big guitar. I like the orange.
It's Fiesta Red, actually.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right. No. All right. Well, this is going places I didn't think it would go today. So this is Fiona. This is Fiona.
Hey, Josh, pick up some lyrics, dude. Screecher theme song.
I do. I really do. Rebirth. So yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm okay.
Oh, you're not. You're not.
Better than what I could do. Nice.
But yeah, I would like a. So tell us about your hamster story, Don. Tell us all about it.
Tell us my hamster story.
Yes.
Well,
By the way, do they do the hamster dance?
Oh God.
no. That was after. Yeah, the hamsters were.
But it's now. It's now. Is there
It
like
is.
a goal where like they'll do the hamster dance in like a bonus 2 pages or something?
There is bonus material, but not of them doing a hamster dance.
That
You know,
sucks.
We have to pay royalties, and
Fine.
anyways.
That's what stretch goals are for. You raise enough to pay the royalties.
There you go. Well, hamsters, obviously it's a Ninja Turtles inspired parody, and I made it when I was a young lad in college, and it was only supposed to be a one shot, and it eventually got picked up by Eclipse, and Eclipse got tons of orders, about 55,000 on the first issue.
Holy crap, dude!
Yeah, by a couple of no-name guys from Northern California, and after that, they said, "Well, do you want to do some more?" And I said, "Yeah." And so,
hey, Eddie's.
hi, Eddie's.
So who is their Master Splinter? Also, obligatory rat cameo.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh,
this is Charcoal. She's my girl.
Oh, she's cute.
She's my Master Splinter.
Do you have one? Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Oh,
yeah.
How old is she?
She's about 1.5, so I got a little bit of more time with her, but yeah, so.
Oh, what's their lifespan?
Between 2 and 3 years.
Oh, that's cute. I'm sorry, that's not very long.
Yeah, that's the tragedy of rats, because you bond so much with them. They don't call them pocket puppies for no reason. They're very loyal, very affectionate.
Did you watch those old rat horror movies like Ben and Willard?
I keep getting linked to them because, I'm known as he's the guy with the rat, so obviously people are going to link that to me from time to time. It's like you know how it is when you're a content creator and you get known for something like, they like dolphins. Oh, have you seen Flipper? Kind of thing.
You're the rat. You're the rat. The rat dad guitar playing comic book creator.
Here's the thing that I really like. I have the ultimate cosplay in mind. So, Don Shin, are you familiar with the game Comic Zone?
No.
It's a game for the Sega Genesis from the mid-90s.
Okay.
It stars a comic book creator who goes into his comic. It's like a beat 'em up kind of thing.
Oh, that's cool.
He has a pet rat.
Really? Okay.
So one of these days, I am going to cosplay as the Comic Zone guy, and I will use one of my real rats for I'll do a photo shoot or something, and I'll have one of my real rats with me, and it'll be the best thing ever.
That sounds like a fun game. I had a Genesis, but I mainly played NBA Jam and probably Mortal Kombat on it.
Oh, both good games.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, hamsters are just, we did about maybe close to 20 issues over a span of 5 years. And then I got out of comics in the 90s when we kind of had too much product, and I became a realtor, and so I've been a realtor for almost 30 years. But
You saw the comic crash happen coming a mile away, didn't you?
yeah, it was unfortunate. We had to pack up our office and head to greener pasture. So I was living on the East Coast at the time, and my wife and we had to migrate back to California, which isn't a bad thing, but
I mean, California real estate, that's pretty lucrative, so.
yeah, it can be. It's been a good career for me, but I still missed comics, but I just didn't see that it would be a good time to jump back in. So Dynamite reached out to me like around early 2000s, and they said, we like your hamsters a lot. Would you consider letting us purchase the intellectual property rights to it? And at the time, they made me an offer that was really too good to refuse. So
They
I
made
took
you an
it.
offer you couldn't refuse.
Yeah. So I took it, and then they did like a 4-issue miniseries in 2008, and then it just kind of they didn't do anything with it until now. And so they contacted me and said, we'd like to do an omnibus, and this is what you're seeing on the screen.
That's cool. That is cool.
Yep.
And apparently a lot of people like it, judging off of the wild success that you've been having.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm excited to see them, compile everything, including the 3D issues in the omnibus. So you're going to get, if you buy the books, you can get 3D glasses, and there's 4 issues of the hamsters that were done in 3D. So I don't know if you've ever seen a 3D comic book, guys, but it's kind of cool.
So we talked about turtles. Money, no object, like literally nothing standing in your way. What are some crossovers you'd like to see with the hamsters? We obviously talked about the turtle, but who else would you like to see cross them over with?
That's a good one. Well, I'm a big Army of Darkness fan, so Ash from Army of Darkness.
Babe, you got real ugly.
Yeah, I like that. I like
you just want Bruce Willis holding your comic. Bruce Campbell,
Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell from the Snake Plissken's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who else would they be good with? Well, obviously, I said
The Thing. What if you oh God, imagine doing hamsters but doing like a Thing.
Oh,
parody.
that's kind of cool. I like that.
Oh my God. Oh, please do that story. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Well, Dynamite has a lot of they have a lot of licenses, so they're doing like Archie versus or meets the Terminator. I saw they just announced.
So radioactive hamsters meeting Godzilla is possible.
It could be, or
how would you feel if your hamsters crossed over with Godzilla?
I don't think they last very long.
Yeah,
you're not even worth a snack.
Yeah, no.
You guys like Godzilla minus one?
Yeah. Oh, -1, whatever it was.
-0? Is it -0 or -1?
-1, I believe. I need to see it. Everyone tells me.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's the name.
It's really good. It's really good.
I'm on Dynamite's
their website.
Radioactive Hamsters and Firefly.
I'm a big they have the Firefly license?
I guess so. I'm looking at them right now. Oh, they have Space Ghost.
That would be fun. Space Ghost.
The
Firefly.
Muppets. Thundercats.
Thundercats hamsters. That seems like it's a match made in heaven.
Yeah. Oh, they have Angel and Buffy currently.
Cats and rats. Oh, they have
Vampirella.
I know, that would be. I think Clint the hamster would be hitting on her too much, and that would get uncomfortable.
Oh gosh. Jason, we can hear you typing, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They do have Army of Darkness, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought I muted myself for the typing. My apologies.
You could send a message being like, "Hey, if you want to do a crossover with Army of Darkness, I wouldn't mind."
Yeah. Well, the editor of the the project, he's written quite a few of the Army of Darkness series, so I've gotten to know him, and he's a nice guy. His name is Jim. So I don't know, you know, I'm good. I'm good with whatever happens, even if they don't do anything. This is just a nice way to cap, at least to bring the hamsters back into the public eye again. And you know, I would love to do like another one shot. It doesn't have to be crossing over, but Ty Templeton, who did the 3D #1, he was always one of my favorite illustrators, and he's still working, but he's had some health issues. But he's really known well for Batman Adventures and a lot of stuff with DC. I'd love to collaborate with Ty again.
All right. Well, I'll kind of end the segment by saying, are you familiar with Battletoads?
Oh, of course. I played that game. That was another Genesis game.
The hamsters and Battletoads, I think, would actually do really like that would actually be a really good combination.
That would be a good one. We actually had a I don't know if you knew this, but Dynamite and Ethan Van Sciver were planning a hamster Cyber Frog crossover, but it got canceled because of political reasons.
Well, I'll just say this: if you ever want to do a hamster Screech Over crossover, I'm game.
There you go. That'd be fun. Clint would be hitting on Screecher too much. I don't know.
She might have to use her Sonic Screech to get him away, but you know. Hope they're not too sensitive to sound attacks.
Yeah, speaking of being sensitive to sound, I just watched a movie that was really good called Tuner. And it's about a piano tuner guy that finds out he can open safes with his ability. And because he has a hearing disorder and he has to wear these headphones all the time, and he works as a piano tuner, kind of like a apprentice. And then Dustin Hoffman is the older piano tuner guy that trained him, but then he gets mixed up with the wrong crowd, and they're having him crack all these safes, and eventually he gets beat up and stuff. But it's really good. I just watched it with my wife this last week. If you want a good different kind of movie, really good editing, really good cinematography. Not your usual thriller fare, but it was well done.
Okay. Yeah, so what's next? What's next for the hamster? So obviously this is successful. Do you think you'll maybe do more books?
I hope so. I mean, I'm not sure what Dynamite's expectation was on this, and Nick Barucci is the guy that's the president of the company, so he's kind of the guy that would make that decision. But the main goal right now is actually just to get these books out, because they still have to remaster a lot of the pages, and then the book isn't shipping until like early next year. So it's all the artwork and stuff is done, but they have to basically take scans and up-res them. And
yeah, because I don't think you have the original Corel Draw files from 1995.
Right. So
I don't even know Corel Draw was a program back then. I was just like thinking whatever.
Oh, you're actually spot on, because when I started doing comics in the 90s, that was the program my wife used for coloring and doing lettering and stuff.
Yeah, like I would be like, oh, you don't have the Amiga Deluxe Paint files you used back when you started.
Oh my!
Right. Did you ever use Deluxe Paint on the Amiga? Like, I know that was like a big program back in the day.
I didn't have an Amiga. I was even older than that. I had a Commodore 64. So
oh my god,
wow. It wasn't high res, but I remember the Amiga for what it was. It did some pretty cool computer stuff, animation.
All right. Well, since you're
do you have an Amiga?
No. I've always wanted one. I think they're fascinating machines. But I have a question for you. Since you're a bit of an old head and you've been around a while, what did they use? I'm sorry, I could have phrased that.
No, that's true. I'm in my 60s, so that's not
you don't look it, sir. You do not look it.
Thank you.
But what like as a person who has been creating comics, like when did you start again?
In high school, like 1979.
Like professionally, when did you kind of start professionally? I would say.
I think my first thing got published like in 1984.
All
Cracked,
right.
Cracked magazine.
So I don't think you guys were even using computers back then for the production, were you?
No, it was all manual, pen and ink, pencil on, 11 by 17.
So when you first started using computers, like late '80s, early '90s, what computers were you using, and what programs were you using to both production-wise, and then also like the pre-press finishing stuff? Because I'm kind of curious.
That's a good question. Well, I grew up and I had, even after the comic book store, I left the comic book store to go into writing, and then I also had a office supply store where we sold computers. So I sold a lot of like PCs back in the day, but desktop publishing was just starting to come around, and so everybody was using Macintoshes back then. So
Okay.
we migrated to do our stuff with Macs. But yeah, I mean, we used to have to use these 88 megabyte SideQuest disk drives to store the comic book pages on, and 88
I've heard of those. Yeah.
and you'd have those 88 megabyte disk drives. They were pretty big and thick, and they'd only hold like 4 pages. So if you had a color book, you'd have to basically save the files onto these SideQuests, and there was no internet fast enough to send these files to the printer. You'd have to
You had to
package
mail
them up.
them.
You have to mail them FedEx to the printer, and then the printer would basically offload the files to their servers and then lay out the book, and then they'd send you the discs back. So that was kind of what we used, was SideQuest drives.
The only reason I know what those are is I watched a YouTube video about them some time ago.
Yeah, I'm completely clueless on that, unfortunately.
Well, now you have like the ability just to, send the files overnight. I mean, instantaneously to the printers.
Yeah, basically, I think nowadays what I do a lot is through D drive, because I upload them through D drive, because you can have multiple people accessing a D drive, or like basically my entire team could be operating off of one D drive, and they upload it themselves, so then I can access it, kind of thing.
Sweet. Yeah, it's so nice now.
Yeah.
See, I'm sorry. I am so removed from this that when you say D drive, I think disk drive. I'm sorry.
Hey everyone, it's Colin. How's it going? In the burgeoning computer era of the for exchanging data with others. For a lot of people though, these two options, too, when SideQuest got its start, the day would come when the ordinary floppy stored the data were relatively cheap. The so-called Winchester drive that SideQuest.
This is a nostalgia bomb for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking back then in the day, and they were pricey too. I mean,
there you go.
Yep, that's exactly what we would.
But SideQuest wasn't the only option. The same.
Yeah, like
we didn't use Bernoulli's. We were on SideQuest, and my wife was she was the computer whiz. She learned how to do a lot of that stuff on her own, and
then you had like zip drives come out in like the mid to late 2000s, and then sorry,
that's okay. I was gonna say we actually had to do like manual color separations where you'd have like a cyan, yellow, black, magenta layers, and so you would have to get your files basically developed onto these 4 different colors of plastic.
CYMK, yeah.
Right. And you overlay them to create a 4-color image. That's all gone now, but that was expensive because you'd have to send
offset printing? Is that offset printing?
Yeah, offset. So you would send your files to the printer, and then they would make these proofs like I just described to you, and they would send you the proofs to make sure everything looked good. And that would cost a lot just to get the color separations done. So my wife says, well, why don't we just do the color separations ourselves? So we bought like $100,000 image setter back in the day, which was, we bought it on credit, but she saved us like $2,000 every book. just because we had our own equipment.
It paid for itself. So what,
Right.
like, when you eventually got into like desktop publishing, around what time was it, and what program were you using?
Photoshop, Corel Draw,
Okay.
PageMaker. I mean, we're talking all Adobe stuff, early Adobe stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what else we used. That was mainly it. Corel was for lettering. Photoshop, you know, a lot of people use that for coloring, and they don't even have PageMaker anymore, do they? I think it's called InDesign or something. Or
It probably got bought by some company, got renamed, and then that was bought by somebody else. You know how it is.
yeah, you got it easy though. Believe me, it was a lot more cumbersome back in the day when we had to save our files, and you just hope and pray that your disk drives don't get corrupted.
Or like somebody doesn't like, you know, let's say you had the, you know, you got to ship them a certain way and hope somebody doesn't slam it on the table too much and like dislots a drive or whatever.
Yeah, that didn't happen too often, but
Okay.
Yeesh.
Or what about like running it through like a scanner where with magnets and like, you know, kind of thing?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think we ever had anything erased, but obviously that would be a concern. Yeah, we have to basically stuff a big box, a big UPS large box full of these SyQuest discs, and then drive it out to the airport and FedEx it to our printer in Texas.
Man, that's cumbersome. The only printing I know of, and this is coming from a completely different angle. My grandmother and my stepmother worked for a ad, you know, like those old free ad newspapers they used to have. That's the kind of printing
like
I'm familiar with. That's the kind of printing I'm familiar with. And they had to set that up and send it into the back end of their deal, but they had to set all of that up separately. And you'd see
is that block printing?
Yeah, it's block printing.
Yeah, where like you'd have like the letters, you arrange them, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And you'd have to
send that's old. That's old school. That is like
that's
hundreds of years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's old. That's the only printing I know. So all of this that you guys are talking about, news to me.
Yeah, I mean, it would. You showed just a little clip of that, you know, Macintosh Cube computer with, you know, just the black and white monochrome screen.
Yeah.
I used to have to pay people to do typesetting, and that's what they would use. They would use a Mac with a, you know, and they would have all the fonts and stuff because my computer wasn't powerful enough to do that, and so you would have to pay a typesetter, you know, $20 to $30 an hour to lay out all the stuff that you can do now on your home computer.
Man.
And then they would develop it just like with, you know, Toner and Developer, and then it wasn't instantaneous. You know, you would give them the file, they'd say come back tomorrow, and you'd have to pay them, and then you'd have to cut and paste on lay out your, you know, your letters page or whatever just manually. We didn't have all the software to lay out pages.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you ever
I'm
deal
old,
with
man.
like?
I'm old.
Did you ever deal with like printing plates, like having an entire page be like an actual printing plate?
Yeah, in the earlier '80s when I was doing stuff like that, that's the way they were. They were on.
Do you still have any of the printing plates for that?
I do for some of the projects that I worked on, but not the hamsters wasn't that way. But some of the other projects I did were.
If you ever dig any of those out, please take a picture of them because I want to see those. Because I like old technology. I like digging into history. Like, so being able to pick your brain is a treat in and of itself, sir.
You could probably look on eBay and say, you know, newspaper printer plate, and you could find like somebody that has a antique plate of what, you know, newspaper looked like, and it's kind of like a negative, you know. It's not.
Yeah, I've seen them, but like ones of your comics, I think, because those are basically irreplaceable. You know.
Yeah. I don't have any. I mean, I used to get those 4-color separations for the covers to look at before we went to press. So I probably got rid of those, but they're, everybody that was doing printing back in the day, we would get a proof copy, and then it would just be a one of one. And whether you decide to keep it or sell it or frame it, whatever you wanted to do. But those are all long gone. I mean, I've moved so many places, and I just didn't have any. I didn't have any use for them.
So one thing I want to kind of get you so you kind of lived in, the transition from like the new
I lived
stand
with the,
to the direct
horse and buggy. Yeah. No,
You knew Jesus. The guy
We
could
had
hold his
running water.
wine.
Oh my.
we had running water. What's
Jesus
that?
was the life of the party. The
thought
wine
Jesus-
flowed from the water for like wine.
All right, I'm not that old, dude.
But no, I'm if I'm being rude, just let me know.
No, it's funny. You little whippersnapper.
But no.
Come here, Sonny.
I was trying to lead up to something. Okay. As a person who lived between the transition from newsstand to direct market in the early 80s, I don't know if you kind of noticed nowadays, there's kind of been this push to get back into the newsstands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so what was that time like when things were transitioning from the newsstand to the direct market? Like that was kind of like the biggest change comics have ever had. But like, what was that time like? I think you observed it more as a fan of comics than rather than industry. But still.
Yeah, I mean, I remember going to the, you could go to your local 7-Eleven or a grocery store and they'd have a spinner rack full of comics. And that's kind of how I got addicted to comics, was riding my bike to school when I was in junior high school and stopping by the 7-Eleven each week. And they'd have this is like 1978. There's Marvel and DC only. And then as I got into having my store, which was in the 80s, it was mainly Marvel and DC, but then I started seeing all these independent companies coming along to kind of challenge them. And Eclipse, which was the publisher of the Hamsters, they were one of the first kind of independent comic book publishers, along with like Dark Horse. They were starting to come out.
Caliber Comics.
What's that?
Caliber Comics.
Yeah, Caliber. They were around the same time as kind of our company.
Yeah, that's a Michigan brand. They're still around, by the way.
All right, yeah, Gary Reed, I think.
I believe so. Yeah, I've talked to them a few times.
So
I think they're most well known for publishing The Crow originally. Right.
That was a good series. So yeah, I mean, it was interesting because we did the Hamsters, and then we got the license to do Zen Intergalactic Ninja, and it had already been self-published, and then Archie did kind of like a sanitized kiddie version of it. But then Steve Stern, the owner of Zen, he kind of wanted to do kind of a McFarlane Spawn take on Zen and kind of make him more gritty and stuff. So we did a big run on Zen for many years. It was kind of a sister company to Parody Press called Entity Comics. And so we had a superhero wing, sci-fi wing of comics. And Stargate was one of the comic books I wrote. We had the license for Stargate.
That was like the actual Stargate.
Yeah, based on the movie with Kurt Russell. So if you look at my history, I wrote Stargate #1, which was cool. I got to meet the producer of Stargate at a con. I gave him Dean Devlin. He was like one of the co-writers of Stargate. So I met him at San Diego, and I gave him a copy hot off the press of our first issue, which was cool. He signed one. I still have it in my collection.
So what are some other like cool comics that you've kind of worked on throughout the years? Like, what are some of your highlights?
Well, the Zen books were cool because you've probably seen like chromium covers back in the 90s with the really cool metallic kind of engraved effect. We did a few covers like that, and they would sell great, but they're pricey. You have to get a license to use that process.
Yeah, I've done some holographic covers for my stuff, and that's just like standard foil, and that was really expensive.
Yeah, Stargate #1. I mean, that was kind of a big thing to me. Other comics that I was involved with that people don't know is I was published in Megaton, which was a fanzine that Gary Carlson started, and Gary was the one that kind of first printed like Eric Larson and Rob Liefeld's work.
Ooh.
So if you look at Megaton, you try to find Megaton on eBay, it's like the very first work of those guys before Image. And so I'm in comics with Eric Larson and Rob Liefeld before they were household names.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, having the hamsters be mentioned on Jeopardy, that was pretty cool.
That happened?
You can look it up on YouTube and play it probably and not get a strike.
All right.
Just look up hamsters Jeopardy.
Huh. I did not know that. I used to watch Jeopardy a lot as a kid.
When was this, like in the 90s or something?
It's a little short, that I uploaded about.
Who will win the 1,000? Okay, this is Game Grumps. Rodents category Jeopardy.
No, that's not it. Are you not finding it?
Let me just kind of let's see here. All right, so I searched hamsters Jeopardy, and this is what I've got pulling up. So.
Oh, you're right. I'm looking for it too. Let me put in radioactive.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing.
Oops. Sorry, that's my alarm. I have a 4:30 appointment. Oh, why isn't it on here? Wait. It's on my channel.
Religion for 500, please.
The answer is denomination founded by a group of Oxford University students led by John Wesley. Ty.
What is Methodism?
Methodism is good for 500, and you're on the plus side. Select.
Common bonds for 300, please.
Adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters, DN agents, the Fantastic Four. What are comic book characters or groups? Ty, go again.
Common bonds for 400.
There you go, man.
Oh my God! Look at Alex Trebek's. Oh, and it's out. Oh yeah.
Religion for 500.
That's my claim to fame, man. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that is awesome.
Not everyone is a Jeopardy clue.
Yeah, exactly. I like how
all
three of them.
Alex. Rest in peace. I loved watching game shows, and he's probably one of my favorite.
Were you watching the night that came on? Like, would you watch that live?
No, we didn't have. Well, VCRs were just coming into like homes at that time, and somebody just called me and they said, "Your comic book was on Jeopardy last night." I'm going, "Are you kidding me?" And we didn't have DVRs or anything, but I had some contacts at the local TV station because I interned there when I was younger, and they ripped me a VHS copy of it, which is how I digitized.
That would be impossible to find today.
I know.
If you did not already have a copy of it, it would be impossible to find.
I know. I was really lucky that I had that connection. Someone also said it was on David Letterman, but I've never been able to track that down.
Yeah, David Letterman.
Hey guys, I don't mean to be rude, but I actually have to meet somebody and take a little drive, so I have to.
All right. Well, thank you. You promised us an hour. You gave us an hour. You have fulfilled your contract, sir.
Hour and a half. It's been an hour and a half if you add the other one. So
yeah.
That's true. Bonus.
You guys are great. I really enjoy. That was a fun chat, and
you're welcome on anytime, sir.
I wish you guys the best with your creations because you've got a lot of energy. You guys invigorate me. This old geezer.
Yeah.
Well, thank you on the very successful Kickstarter, and I hope you get to 50K.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
Yep.
Thank you
too, sir.
Okay. How do I get out of here? Oh, I see the leave button. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, we're going to go for another hour.
Yep.
All right. You guys got any questions for us? Guys, got any topics you want to talk about? Open season. I guess I'll just kind of start off with just kind of giving some updates. So, right now, as far as Screecher is concerned, we've basically, the time for the drop pledges is over. We know how much we're going to get. I'm just waiting for the money to drop. And then also, if you have not filled out your surveys for Screecher, please do so. I'm sure Jason will be dropping the link anytime now.
Yeah, if you sent me the link, I'll do it. Or the link for Screecher, the
Oh, okay. I thought I'd send it to you, but I can resend it. It's no big deal.
I thought you did, and I was going into it.
To be fair, like, you could have just like ditched it at some point, which is perfectly understandable.
Yeah. I have the link in a Word doc, but if that's the link we need to use, then yeah, I'll do that.
I'll send it to you on Discord, bro. It's all good. All right. There. Use that one.
Alrighty.
So, let's see here. Let me just check on this real quick. We are 30. Okay, we have 37% of the surveys completed and 37 backers remaining. I'm sorry, my autistic brain is like, ooh, numbers matching. Like, that is so funny.
Yeah, and I'm making sure I got this survey done myself.
I think you have. I think you have, actually. So.
Okay, if I have, I have. Good.
So, let's see. So we got two more week Fridays between now and the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be re-upping the restream on the 1st, just because it's already halfway the month, and I'll just I can go a whole month that I haven't used it. So, you'll go more to normal then.
Yep.
But what should we cover for topics? What do you think, sir?
I don't know. I haven't thought of anything today. I was trying to get so much stuff done today that I just lost it. And then I find the cable is wrong. So yeah, my day's been an interesting day.
It happens.
Let me go see in our where we do talks about topics. Let's see if there's something I could pull. I don't know. Anything is better than nothing, you know?
But yeah, so I was in Lansing for Capital City Comic Con last weekend. That's why the streams were all kind of weird, because I was out of town. Like, literally when we were doing stuff, I was at the convention, and I did really well. Like, really, really freaking well. So that was great. I have a question for you, Jason.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Give me a versus, like a superhero versus, like so-and-so versus so-and-so.
Oh, God. I'm going to think of something that... Lobo versus Wolverine. That one.
That is very devious of you, sir. Because they're both like uber regeneration. I'm gonna say Lobo.
Oh, how so?
Because I think Lobo has better regeneration feats. I don't know. My money's on Lobo. That's what I would say.
Honestly, I have Lobo, but for a different reason. Unlike Wolverine, Lobo has like no like moral compass, none. So he's got a lot more tricks up his sleeve, a whole lot more. I
mean, Wolverine has some moral compass, but he's not like he's a moral paragon. I mean, come on, give the guy some discredit here.
All right, fine.
Like, the guy is not above dirty tricks. I mean, he has some.
Some, however tiny.
He has some.
He's got some.
Wasn't Lobo a parody of Wolverine?
I believe he was, actually. I'd have to look that up.
Sorry, I'm like, I'm looking up when he was created. Lobo, the character. Okay, his first appearance was he's a lot newer than I thought. June 1983.
Yep, and you did that. You went that route, and I went the other. Yes, Lobo was explicitly created as a parody of Wolverine and other hyper violent, grim and gritty anti-heroes. So he's a parody of all of them, basically.
I love how I've had no notifications all day, but now that I'm doing the stream, my phone is like, hey, let's send you all notifications.
Yeah, I've heard some pings going off on the back end, which I hope people haven't been hearing.
I mean, it's fine. I'm just going to turn off the ringer right now.
Thank you for reminding me. Generally,
And yes, Destroyer, I do actually think it probably will be the best of the year.
Oh. I found the reason my phone hasn't been going off. It's dead.
It's dead, Jim.
Yep. My cell phone is dead. No battery power. Huh.
R.I.P. your phone.
R.I.P. the phone.
Yeah, my phone's kind of getting up there. I do need a replacement because, like, it's been slowing down in places. It's really hard for it to keep it charged. Well, not keep it charged, but just, like, inserting the plug into the hole to get it to charge. You dirty bastard.
You just can't plug it in, can you? Oh, my dirty jokes sometimes are too much. Too much.
Yeah. God damn it. God damn it.
On the plus side, I forgot to wind my pocket watch, so it's been dead for who knows how long.
Oh, speaking of Godzilla, I need to watch Monarch season 2. I watched season 1 was amazing. I need to watch season 2.
I haven't seen either, so I have no idea what's going on there.
Oh my god! So Monarch: Legacy of Monsters is part of the MonsterVerse. You know, like Skull Island. You know, the Legend of the American Godzilla brand.
Yeah.
It's really like season 1 is really good. So they have this like past and present kind of timeline thing, and they do this really cool trick to where they have this. Okay, spoilers, by the way. Spoilers for Monarch season 1. They have these two characters played by the same guy. The older version is played by Kurt Russell. The younger version is played by his son Wyatt Russell.
What?
And it's like a twist that they don't reveal till later in the series.
Huh, I did not know that. Huh. Interesting.
So I don't know if you knew that, but like Wyatt Russell is the guy who plays U.S. Agent in Marvel.
Yeah.
He's
I know.
Kurt Russell's son.
That I did not know. Interesting.
I think now that you realize that, and you probably have an image of him in your head, you can see the resemblance.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance now. Now that you brought it up, yeah.
To be fair, that's a pretty low bar. Like, I know people rave about, like, Apple TV. I've watched a lot of their stuff. A lot, like, I watched, like, their Beanie Baby thing. I think I watched a couple other ones. I wasn't a fan.
Got into Apple TV. I never did.
Yeah, a lot of people rave about like the high quality television there is on there. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but the bar isn't that high.
Like but Monarch: Legacy of Monsters is really good.
Yeah,
really.
Really good. I'll believe you on that because I mean the movies they're based on are really good continuations of old Godzilla to a degree.
Yeah, I mean they're their own universe, but yeah.
Yeah, they're their own universe. I acknowledge that, but I mean, you feel like you're watching an old Godzilla movie. You feel like it.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say this right now. My favorite of the MonsterVerse is Godzilla: King of the Monsters. Yes,
I will agree with that.
I didn't know he was Kurt Russell's son either. Well, you learn something new every day, Destroya.
Yeah. This one surprised me. I was wow.
To be fair, his name is Wyatt Russell.
Yeah, it should have been a giveaway, but it wasn't. For some reason, it never clicked in my head. It's like,
I mean, I've had similar things happen to me. So, like, it's one of those things where, like, when you hear it said to you, it's like, why did I not see that? He looks like Kurt Russell. His name is Wyatt Russell. Like,
yeah, exactly. There's a similarity.
Things can be like right in front of your face. Like, I have a very bad habit of like when I'm looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, just get the paprika. It's right on the third shelf. I'm like, I'm looking at the third shelf. I don't see it. And then like the girlfriend comes and just snatches it right in front of me. Like my nose is right in front of it. But for some reason, it's just invisible to me. And as soon as she grabs it, it suddenly pops into existence. And I'm like, I literally scanned it. My hand was like a half an inch from it looking for it. My hand touched the top of it. And I did not like.
Here, you want to know something funny? You and I are the exact same way. So not only do I get it, I live it. So yeah, I get it.
Because so many people have that surname. Fair enough. Okay, that's fair.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to bring that up. I thought that my last name was spelled a specific way, and then somebody brought out the local. This is back in the mid-90s. They brought out the phone book, right? And they opened it up to the area where my name is. And they just showed me how many Ingrams there are and how many different ways to spell that last name.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I'm just like, wow, this is impressive. Now, granted, this was, what, a 12-year-old looking at a phone book? Not hard to impress.
Yeah. Honestly, one of my favorite things is when you meet somebody with a very ethnic name that does not match what they look like. You meet someone with let's just say Tracy Lopez.
Okay.
And you think, okay, they're probably Hispanic. They are as white as can be, and you find out they just married an Hispanic person. And like, I actually knew someone, her like she had a Hispanic name, but she was like a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
But she married a Hispanic guy, and it's like, and she says like it's awkward sometimes when you have your license plate and it's like Tracy Garcia or whatever. It's not the name, but I'm just using the name because it's just easiest, and they just give her the look,
Yeah, I'm not gonna use their names, but my cousin is the exact same way. She married into a Hispanic family. She doesn't look it.
Yeah,
it's the way it is.
Yeah.
But
it's just funny.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of really interesting things that can happen with the name. You have a first name, but the last name doesn't matter.
Or like, let's say you're adopted and you take your adopted family's last name.
Yeah, no, that is exactly where I am. I'm adopted into the Ingram family as a baby, and that's been the name I've had my whole life. But me and the name don't match. Just on visuals.
Honestly, I've seen your face. You look like an Ingram.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like an Ingram toenail.
Oh, oof, the wounds.
Could be Spanish from Spain. I mean, that is true.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true. I probably use a bad example.
Yeah, but no.
So let me tell you my last name and try and guess the ethnicity. You'll probably be able to. I am Nicholas Gibson.
That sounds Scottish to me.
Scottish and Irish. I have Scottish and Irish ancestry, so yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I look like, you hear the last name Gibson, you look at me like, okay, yeah, you look Gaelic. You look English.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's my friend Jay.
I mean, I sunburn like an Irishman. Let me maximize this. So, like, look.
Yeah, you can tell.
Like, look at the difference. Like that's just.
Yeah,
that's
you
just
could tell. You could tell which was a little too close to the car window.
Which got cooked a little bit too much.
Yeah, you can tell which arm sits off to the left and right in the car window.
It used to be so bad. Like I remember one summer, I got a sunburn on my arm.
Mm-hmm.
Just from me putting my hand on like the armrest in the car.
Oh my.
It's cool that you got a bit of Scottish and Irish in you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, my mom did a bunch of the genealogy. She actually traced my ancestry all the way, like parts of my family all the way back to like the Mayflower.
Nice.
In fact, I once because I know that the standard follow-up question is what Mayflower family, and I did actually text her and she answered. Let me.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm pulling up the text.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. John Howland, Elizabeth Tilley, her parents, Robert and Joan. Also, Mayflower died first winter. So, John Howland and Elizabeth Tilley. That's the family I'm from. So, if you know your stuff,
I don't know every family name, all that, but I know some, and I.
I got to do this. My mom is like funny as heck. It says I need to approve Nicholas Pullen as son for membership. Famous painting of John Howland falling off Mayflower and hanging on by a rope. This line almost didn't happen. Okay.
That could be taken so many ways. Everything okay, Nick, or what's going on?
No, I'm actually looking up the. Oh my God! I found it. Like 2 seconds.
Okay.
So pale. So, this is I think this is the painting my mom was referring to. I'm a descendant of this guy.
Okay, interesting. Nice. Well, I mean, by the hair of the chinny chin chin, I guess.
I mean, there's like a lot of those kind of things where, like for example, you want to know like a near miss. My granddad, was an MP in Korea after the armistice. His headstone says Vietnam era, but he never set foot in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have re-enlisted, he would have gone to Nam.
That is by the hair of your chinny chin chin.
Here's the thing, though. I think by that time my dad had been born. But, okay.
Yeah, but
my dad's side of the family is from Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And they moved up here in the 70s for the auto parts. So my granddad could work in the factories. And my dad, my mom up here. So, let's say my granddad had died in Vietnam.
Yeah.
My dad probably would have been born, but he probably wouldn't have met my mother.
And there you go. So, I mean, you may exist, but you would have had a completely different lineage.
I would have had a different mother. So, like,
wow.
If you have a deep back history tracing back several centuries, yeah, my mom does, and usually when I have those questions, I ask her like that text I was quoting you from, like there's like this whole the whole line from the Mayflower to her, you know.
That is that's one of those. Had anything else happened, everything would have changed.
Have you guys watched Snow White Until Terror? You should do a live stream about it. What's it about? I'm always open to things, but tell us about it, sir.
This is the first time I've heard of this.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a little bit, not a whole lot, on the original story. You get that from the Brothers Grimm. But if you go back further than them, it's very difficult to find the original telling. But it is
because I mean, the thing you got to realize about the Brothers Grimm is what they did is they traveled across Germania for like years, gathering up all these oral tradition folktales. So the Brothers Grimm fairy tales are what the oral tradition was at that time. So like you could have like Hansel and Gretel. I mean, I don't know how far. It probably goes back a lot farther because these are oral tradition stories, and my oral tradition is I have a story. I tell someone the story. They learn the story. They pass it on.
Yeah. And that's exactly.
If you have a rich back here, ask your family about it. Pound him memoir. We're reading. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
I know. My Nana has a family Bible, and by that I mean like how the family Bible usually has like the generations.
Yeah. You have the spot on the Bible where you can put a list of father, son, mother, daughter kind of thing. Yeah, I know.
She might have passed it along to somebody by now. I don't know who. It would probably either be my mom or one of my sisters. She probably passed it to. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. That's fine. Yeah,
that's their business. But I know a family Bible exists.
Yeah.
I think at one point my mom told me I'm related to Obama. So
yeah,
the thing is, if I'm related to one president, I'm probably related to more. So
well, here's the thing. My grandfather's sister, one of them, actually traced their family back to a noble line.
Ooh.
So, granted, they're the common version, the common line of that. So they have no claims to anything, but they traced it back far.
We'll get back to that in a second. I just want to catch up on some comments.
Yeah.
So, R-rated Showtime original movie that starred Monica Keena, Sam Neill, rest in peace, yes, as her dad, and Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver is the queen. That's just a fact.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna argue that.
Black Rakai says boo.
Boo.
Fair enough.
Okay.
It's from the 90s. He says sup. It's pretty good. We had Don Chin on earlier. It was a laugh riot. So now we're just kind of hanging out for the rest of the stream. We appreciate all you guys joining us. Also, please do not forget to give us a like. That is always appreciated.
Yes.
Also, so my goal by the end of the year is to get to 750 subs. We are currently at 725. So 25 subs to 750. We can do it, guys. If you've yet to subscribe to us, please consider doing so. There will be a 750 subscriber special. I haven't decided exactly what it's going to be yet. I know what I'm doing for the 1,000. We are doing a radio play of Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
It's over, Anakin. I have basically me and Pence are going to be playing Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Just for the love of God, don't put me as Jar Jar. Please, for the love of God.
I was thinking of casting you as Palpatine, actually.
Okay, that works.
Either that, or I was thinking, if I could try and maybe pull in some cameos, Master TDS as Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny.
Oh, gosh. Rose would be Padme, I think. Okay. I want to do this real quick.
Yeah.
Woopa, who would Woopa be?
Oh, gosh.
Would he be the Clone Troopers?
Maybe. Either that or C-3PO.
Oh, my God. There was a movie called Outcast that came on 2014 in reference. Interesting.
Huh, I did not know that.
Skullgrin says, that's amazing. I hope you're able to reach the milestone by the end of the year. Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. I do try to have entertaining live streams.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of people hanging out, shooting the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking shit. Whatever. I do sometimes like to pinch myself, be like, wait, there's people who want to hear what I have to say. Holy crap.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. So
what I was going to say about those stories is we have no idea what they originally said. The Odyssey itself and the Iliad, that's just what Homer wrote down.
I don't want to talk about the Odyssey. That is, oh god.
No. I'm talking about the actual written works.
I know. It's just you say the Odyssey. It's the bastardized movie. I don't want to go there.
No. I'm not going to touch that. Not even with a 10-foot pole. No. What was written down by Homer is only what one person wrote down, and you can tell that they're two different stories merged together. Get this. The original Odyssey, referring to Odysseus, was just a return trip home. All the monsters and gods things was added later. You can tell.
Yeah, I always do love the history of long works. For example, did you know that all modern translations of the Bible are based off of the Greek translations? Like that's why the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls was such a big deal in the 90s, because those are like thousands of years older.
Yes.
Than the Greek translation.
Yes. And if you compare the Old Testament we have to the Jewish holy text, there are similarities, but there are also differences. Massive.
I'm going to be honest. I've kind of considered Christopher Nolan to be insanely overrated for some time now. Mm-hmm. My I don't like The Godfather is I don't like The Dark Knight. I find it boring. I love Batman Begins. Batman Begins has that sauce, but Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, I don't like it.
Mm-mm. I mean, they had a great.
I saw The Odyssey today. Without saying too much about it, my feelings towards it are extremely mixed. That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. That's what I've been hearing about people. It's great visually, but there are problems.
Yeah. To me, I feel like Christopher Nolan is a director who is obsessed with his own, like he's upset with the smell of his own farts. Like I watched Interstellar and it was okay, but like the long, like there was like 5 to 10 minute scenes where they're just like discussing metaphysical topics, and they're just like, I just feel, I'm gonna get vulgar here for a moment. I feel like Christopher Nolan wrote those scenes one-handed. If you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
The actors carry that movie. Like Cillian Murphy is such a commanding presence on screen. It is a bit of a snooze fest, but Cillian Murphy is just such a commanding presence. You just have to pay attention to him. I know that this month goes by, people will look for different alternatives to Odyssey to watch.
Yeah.
Interstellar was good, but nothing amazing. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I will say this though. The Prestige is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is an amazing film. I actually think that's like his best film ever.
The one that I liked about him was the one where they were going through dreams and all that stuff. That one,
Inception.
Inception. I liked Inception. I didn't know who directed it, so I was just...
David Bowie as Nikola Tesla was the most inspired casting ever.
True.
Oh gosh, that movie's so good. Like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of hijacking it. It's like it's basically say we're gonna pull a magic trick on you at the end. Like the movie is a giant magic trick. I love it.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. When a movie can actually pull a trick on you, that's a good thing.
My favorite shot is the introduction of Nikola Tesla. You just have him appear out of thin air out of the electricity. It's so cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen this movie, and I'm going to admit this, but you describing it makes me want to see it.
The Prestige is basically Batman versus Wolverine. Yeah. Also, can I just say, I wish if they had done a Doctor Strange movie in the 90s or 2000s, imagine having David Bowie play Doctor Strange.
That would actually have been awesome.
Yes.
But we didn't get that.
I think Cumberbatch is fine as Doctor Strange. I think he's fine.
Oh, yeah. Cumberbatch is fine.
It's also kind of like if you ever watch American Psycho. The scene where the Hip to Be Square scene, it's basically Batman killing the Joker with an axe.
Yeah.
Wait. Have you seen that scene?
It's been a while, but yes, I've seen the scene.
Okay.
I know that I remember that the movie ends with all his murders were just something in his head. They didn't really happen.
Okay.
Elvis Costello, but I think Huey has a far more bitter, cynical sense of humor.
Hey, Albert,
Yes, Alan?
why are there copies of the style section all over the place? Do you have a dog? A little chow or something?
No, Alan.
Is that a raincoat?
Yes, it is. In '87, Huey released this. 4, the most accomplished
We are
album.
so
I think they're
canceled.
undisputed.
Oh yeah, we're canceled. We're done.
Also, I love this movie. I love this movie so much.
Yeah.
It's Batman killing the Joker.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. I mean,
I remember this. I remember this one time. I was hanging out with the girl I was dating at the time, and her friend. We were just like watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and at one point, I think they either pulled up this scene, or like the recording of it. And so I took like a poll and I like mimicked, like, doing the rag, and I yelled, "That's for Suicide Squad!"
Oh my gosh.
All right. Fun fact: there is this Doctor Strange made for TV movie in 1978. It was supposed to be a pilot for a TV series, but it flopped by not having enough viewers. I read about that.
Huh.
Like, you've heard that they tried to launch like their own MCU back in the 70s with the Hulk TV show. Like, there's a Thor, there's an Iron Man, there's a Daredevil.
I did not know that. I remember.
Also, the first Stan Lee cameo ever was in the Trial of the Incredible Hulk.
I did not know that specifically. Interesting.
Yeah, that was the first Stan Lee cameo ever.
Huh. I'm trying to remember what you're talking about. Whether you're talking about the movie or the old TV show.
I think it was a TV movie.
Huh. Interesting. I did not know.
I mean, like, the history of Stan Lee cameos are kind of interesting because you have a few sporadic from like 78, like the 70s. The Stan Lee cameos really didn't start get going until 2000's X-Men.
Yes. Yeah, that I know. That's where I know they started. But if
the best part of 1978 Doctor Strange movie was the actress who played the villain. Who was the actress who played Morgana Le Fay?
Oh man, that's an interesting.
But like he's got a. I wouldn't really even call his mole, like, that's just a small part he had in Mallrats.
Yeah, very small.
I gotta say though, as much as I don't like it, as bad as Captain Marvel is, it does have one of my favorite Stan Lee cameos.
Oh,
to where she's on a bus and she sees she sees Stan Lee reading the Mallrats script.
Okay.
Because it's set in the 90s, so.
I mean, that makes sense.
And she sees them, he smiles at her, and she smiles at him. Because, like, this era, basically, it kind of, like, the MCU implies that Stan Lee is a watcher informant.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's kind of like she recognizes who she is. But I'm sorry, but, like, Stan Lee smiling at her and her smiling back, I don't know. It's just, it's nice.
Yeah, no, that's heartwarming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I'm trying to think like some of my favorite Stan Lee cameos. The Tony Stank one was great.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite is probably from Fantastic Four: Rise of Silver Surfer, which is a sequel to 2005. So they're doing the wedding of Reed and Sue.
Yeah.
And you have Stan Lee tries to sneak into the wedding. And that actually happened in the comics. Like, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby actually tried to sneak into the wedding as Stan Lee. So it's like a, kind of thing.
Oh, it's a copy of the actual comic itself. Interesting.
Yeah, I believe in the Spider-Man 3 cameo, he actually talks to Peter. Like, he actually talks to him for a little bit. Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm trying to remember that one. I can't.
The Fantastic Four 2005 one is another one of my favorites. Because he's playing the mailman, and I believe that's actually one of his first, like, speaking cameos.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the mailman is actually, like, a big character in the Fantastic Four comics in that original run, so he's actually playing a character, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Don't make me come down there, you punk! Oh, Josephine, how's your mother? I think that's the Homecoming cameo.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorites is... Okay, I have to show this one because it has to be seen to be believed, okay?
Yeah, okay.
supposed to get in?
Portal.
Standing on the back line.
Oh, man,
Oh, it's that car from that car movie.
Car from the car movie.
amazing, yo.
They're really making movies about every superhero.
And it's time they make one about me. Come on. Jade Wilson's soundstage must be around here somewhere.
Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm Stanley doing my subtle cameo.
Excuse me, Mr. Stan.
This is a DC movie? Oh, gee, I gotta get out of here.
They had one in Teen Titans Go, like, oh, God, I love it.
Okay, all right. That is the only part of that particular Teen Titans that I actually enjoy.
I guess one person can make a difference. It's even better later on in the movie when they're doing like a car chase through it. Like Stanley's, sorry kids, I just love making cameos. Sorry, we don't have time for you, Stanley.
Okay, now that's funny.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So they had a Stanley cameo in a DC.
Yeah, that's something I wasn't expecting.
Also in this movie, they have Superman voiced by Nicolas Cage.
What? What should have been? What could have been? Dude, that was so set up so well, but they never did it.
Definitely not the real. I don't know, because if you actually hear it, it looks badly recorded, and this was like done, I think, shortly before his death, and he does sound really rough.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel sorry for the man. I do.
Yeah, he was. Oh gosh, yeah. You know what really pissed me off? Like this made me very, very like Hulk angry. Do you remember that guy who tried to do the documentary?
We've talked about this from time to time. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, so I was here. I was right there for it, but I was powerless to do anything. And if you actually watch some of the clips that he drops, he's there, like antagonizing him with everyone else. He was just as guilty as all the. Also, dropping all this just as a. I need to stop because I don't want to. I don't want to be screaming. Okay, I do not want to like bust your eardrum because.
Well, I mean,
it makes me very. Yeah,
it's one of those enraging things. When you find out what happened, it's enraging.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
we just want to have a conversation. No, this is not Medusa behind me.
I just want to have a conversation. No, I'm not loading this with 30-out buckshot. I'm totally not.
I'm totally not. Yeah.
Have a seat.
Let's have a conversation, sir.
Yes.
I mean,
by the way, do you like the taste of lead?
Me personally, no, but
you're fine.
Yeah.
Stanley was not a perfect person, but he did not deserve what happened to him in the end of his life.
Yeah.
Tim Burton was such an odd choice to direct Superman movie. Would the canceled Nicolas Cage Superman movie have been Gotham Hollywood? I think it would have been interesting, honestly. Like, I've watched the documentary, The Death of Superman Lives. I kind of wish, like, one that I'm actually glad that got canceled was Superman Flyby. That was the Superman movie that was going to be directed by J.J. Abrams back in 2003.
Okay, I didn't know about this one.
Fun fact: Henry Cavill did a test for that movie.
Huh?
And there's a photo of him from like 2003 in a Superman suit.
Long before he actually played Superman. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. The more you learn.
Yeah.
This is strange.
Yeah, if you ever look into like the history of canceled movies, there's a bunch of them. Like there's Justice League Immortal.
I've heard about that one.
That was going to be George Miller.
Interesting. I've heard the name. That I remember, but I don't remember the details of it. I'll admit that. I've heard the name before, but I don't remember what my friend said about it.
I mean, heck, there was a Batman v Superman movie that was supposed to be made back in the early 2000s. There's a Batman Beyond movie. That they're supposed to make.
That one I know about, but very vaguely. Because that was back when Batman Beyond was a big thing. And then they canceled it after season 2, I believe, and it died.
Three.
Season 3.
I mean, it's more than just kind of canceled. There was some stuff involved. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Justice League. Okay, I'm looking at a list right now of like. All right. So there's Justice League Dark. Yeah, Benicio del Toro dressing a Justice League Dark movie. That would have been interesting. Superman Lives. Batman Continues. That was going to be the 4th Burton-verse film.
Okay.
That's for Batman Unchained, which is also either called Batman Continues or Batman Unchained. It's like 2 of those.
Okay.
Batman Year One.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
I mean, that's eventually what happened with Batman Begins. Hellboy 3. Oh yeah, I remember them talking about X-Men Origins Magneto. Green Arrow Escape from Supermax.
Okay.
Oh yeah, James Cameron was doing a Spider-Man movie in the 90s.
Huh.
Oh yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio was almost Spider-Man.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix, Justice League Mortal, mentioned that one. Oh yeah, they're gonna do a Deathstroke movie, Cyborg movie, Man of Steel 2, Amazing Spider-Man 3. That got canceled for like really stupid reasons. A New Gods movie. Spider-Man 4. There's actually a video game in development for Spider-Man 4 that happened. Ben Affleck's Batman eventually just morphed into the Batman.
Huh. That's a lot of video game or comics, almost movies. It's pretty interesting.
The Punisher 2 would have been amazing if Stupid Lionsgate didn't reject Walter Hill.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to talk about like comic book, there are some like canceled comic book video games. There's like a Daredevil one. There's like a playable demo that running around that was going to come out for PS2. There's like a Flash game, like The Flash.
I didn't know about any of this. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived a pretty sheltered life. While I was on the internet, I didn't go looking everywhere back then. So I missed a lot of things.
It's fair.
So, but
like for example, I remember after Smallville ended, they were developing a Grayson TV show, which would be like Dick Grayson at the circus. It would be like they would have Smallville'd it, and eventually they just went with Arrow.
Oh, Arrow wasn't bad. It eventually
the
became
first
bad.
2 seasons are some of the best television ever made, in my opinion.
Yes, I agree with that.
Like if you go back and watch early Arrow, it's got the sauce still, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's got everything it needs to. It lost all of that over time.
Yeah, Flash season 1 was great. How Flash went 9 seasons, I have no clue.
On a wing and a prayer.
Yeah, I guess so. The Punisher 2 was supposed to have Punisher Moon New York actually moves out of her Florida apartment. Yeah, didn't they do a Punisher 2, like the Punisher War Journal, or was that kind of like
that was, but it was a completely different actors. It was completely different, but it was a sequel to the first movie. It just didn't fit. It was completely different. I remember that. I forgot the movie itself, but yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, and then obviously we got like, I think James Bernthal. I think Bernthal is a great Punisher. I like him.
Oh yeah.
To me, I know he's my favorite. I think he has the intensity. Speaking of having the intensity, we have Happy Dino.
Hey, Happy Dino. Okay, there was a sequel to that movie made, but what was made instead was Punisher Warzone.
Yeah, Warzone was a reboot, I think. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it was a reboot. That's what I just read myself. Yeah, it was a reboot, not a sequel.
Was Warzone the one that had John Travolta as a villain? I haven't seen either of them.
No. John Travolta was the villain of the first movie, Punisher.
Also, I gotta say, John Travolta is very underrated as a villain. If you have not seen Broken Arrow, oh my god, he's electric in that movie.
Actually, I have. I have seen Broken Arrow.
He is so great in it. Honestly, he's kind of like.
He's a good villain. He actually.
I think John Travolta, like 90s John Travolta, could have played Two-Face.
He could have. He should have, and it would have been much better.
To be fair, though, what I wouldn't give to hop into a time machine / dimension and go to the dimension where Billy D. Williams got to play Two-Face.
Don't tempt me, man. Don't tempt me. Don't you dare.
We got it in the comics. I think Billy D. Williams is a very underrated actor. I think he would have killed Two-Face, killed that role.
Yes.
Ray Stevenson. All right.
Huh. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know why. I'm just saying, like the name sounds familiar, but I don't know why.
I think I remember like there was this like little like he did like a cartoon cameo or something.
Yeah.
Oh, the Superhero Squad show, the Punisher's first appearance. And I think Ray did the voice for this. Let me.
Really appreciate this.
We're nothing but white blood cells, hunting the infection called crime, a sickness that sneaks in through the cracks, the way that Brussels sprouts sneak onto a plate of delicious macaroni and cheese. Sure, the city looks safe. Just push the Brussels sprouts to one side, right?
I like how I like how the other guy, and mind you, these are some of the most powerful people in the world, and they're like the fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's a good
thing. No matter where you put
Silver Surfer, one of the most powerful people in the universe,
looks stunned.
Wields the power cosmic. Thor.
Yeah,
like
that's a
their
god.
Vile vegetable juices corrupt the whole planet.
And I like how Wolverine is like, please go on, sir.
Yeah, that's what that face is.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The original Punisher was 1989 movie started.
Yeah, I remember that one. My brother loved that.
He played Volstagg in the Thor movies. Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. That's
sorry. I'm not very jokey as usual, but I'm kind of Happy Dino. What's going on, brother? Please tell us. You're among friends here.
Yeah,
what's going on, man? Please tell us. We want to make you happy. So
yeah.
Thomas Jane is my favorite Punisher, but Ray Stevenson is my second favorite. Fair enough. We all have our favorites.
Yeah, we have our favorites. Yeah, I would if you haven't seen the John Travolta in The Punisher, I would recommend it because it's one of the ones where he's the villain, and it's really good.
Also, if you haven't watched Broken Arrow, which we should probably do that movie sometime.
I need to rewatch that movie. That is a good movie.
Screw it. We're doing Broken Arrow next week. I'm sorry.
All right.
We'll do Broken Arrow next week. And I'm going to see if I can bring on Squidorable for it because I think this might be a movie she might be willing to come on for. In fact, I'm going to message her.
Do that.
Either that or Watch Her the Damned. I think we could get on.
Because that movie's actually a lot more interesting than one would think. And they bring up a line in that movie that actually makes freaking sense.
I think I know. There's a line that is goes so hard. I want you to say it first. I want to see if it's the one I think it is.
Okay. I don't know what's scarier. the fact that somebody's stolen a nuclear bomb, or that it's happened enough times that they actually have a name for it.
That is the one I was thinking of.
The fact that I haven't seen the movie.
By the way, that is an actual term, a broken, and there have been 32 broken arrow incidents as far back as the 50s. 6 have still unaccounted for. There are 6. There's a video by Wendigoon who like goes over it. It's really crazy.
Yeah. I'm surprised that we were both on the same page on that one.
The villain of the 2004 movie should have been Bruno Costa, not Howard Saint. Howard Saint was the original character made up for the movie. Fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
You know what would be really cool? You know what would be really great flex? What if we reviewed like one of the original Punisher movies, and we got Mike Barron to come on, who did Punisher in the 90s. Oh my god, that would be so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Oh god. Like having like a quintessential Punisher writer review it with us. Oh my god.
That would be epic.
I'm not saying he'll do it, but I am friendly with Mike Barron. He's been on this thing. So I know he'll at least respond to me. The worst he'll give me is a very polite no. So
yeah.
No harm in asking. But we're doing Broken Arrow next week. We're doing it.
No harm in asking.
Oh, okay. My brother turned his damn dinner and tabletop party into a damn political witch hunt. And bro, I just wanted to bond with you and paint miniatures. I wanted a policy. Yeah, that's muy bueno. That is muy bueno.
Yeah, no, that is something I don't.
He called me a fascist for demanding him. I'm not laughing at you, Happy Dino. Okay, just please know, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your brother. I'm laughing at your brother. Okay, please. I'm not laughing at you. Please don't take this the wrong way. But I'm laughing at your brother because that is so freaking ridiculous.
That is utterly ridiculous. I'm sitting here in stunned silence.
I'm not laughing at you, Happy Dino. Please don't take that the wrong way. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your brother. Because I'm actually sorry. I'm kind of like, I don't want him to think I'm laughing at him.
Yeah. No, that's
love
fair.
the Dino. Respect the Dino.
Exactly. That is ridiculous.
I'll just say is when it comes to family and different political beliefs, there kind of comes a point where you guys got to have the agreement, whether it's silent or you verbally say to where you just agree not to talk politics. Because I have loved ones that are on different political spectrums, and we just don't talk politics. Or when one of my relatives is going on a political rant, I just nod and say, yep. I don't even bother disagreeing because it's not worth the argument.
Yeah, exactly. It's not worth the argument. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to sit there and scream about it. And I got to change.
I know he's immature as hell. Okay. I was worried that Happy Dino thought I was laughing at him, so
yeah.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
There's these people who are kind of like pseudo parents to me that I do stuff with a lot, and we have a verbal agreement. We don't talk politics. Like we both know that we're on different sides of the aisle. You know, sometimes they'll like tease me a little bit. They're like, "Oh, hey, you see what your guy did today or whatever." But you know, we don't talk politics. You know,
It's, real life isn't worth sacrificing it over politics. That's
a mature person, mature people can at least come to the agreement to be like, all right, I like you, you like me. We still want to hang out with each other. Let's just agree to not talk politics, just for the peace.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I feel like that's a mature thing to do, and that's what mature people do. Is they like, all right, you know, it's like if we talk politics, we probably kill each other. So I don't want to kill you, so let's just not talk politics.
Exactly.
Awkwardly puts away the handgun.
Yep. Yeah, let's talk politics about never.
Yeah.
That's how I would start that conversation.
Yeah. I mean, and that's a big reason why we don't do politics here.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, we're kind of doing like a more high-level generalist kind of thing about it, but so many other YouTube channels talk politics. So many other YouTube channels. Oh, current thing bad. You know, like for example, have you guys noticed? I hardly ever bring up Supergirl. Like everyone's talking about like this. Basically, my thing was, I saw the trailer where Crypto was pissing on Superman's thing, and like a picture of Superman. I was like, nope, I'm not interested, and that was the end of the discussion for me. I don't make any posts about it because I don't want to see the movie, you know, and whatever. And I know Squidorable is a champion of the movie, and I support her being a champion of the movie. And we've had conversations where, like, she's like, you don't have to like it, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And I even agree with her. Some people are being a little hyperbolic about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not what we do here. We talk video games. We have fun. We're here to have fun, have cool conversations. We are a respite from all the drama. We are an oasis from all the current thing bad. Do we sometimes talk about it? Yeah, we do. But I try to keep things light. I try to keep things the way they are because,
which is a good thing. I'd rather talk about stolen nuclear bombs.
Yes, let's talk about the not serious things like stolen nuclear bombs. Do you hear your toss-up talk sometimes, sir?
Mine are off the rails for a reason.
So off the rails. You're off the rails, off the reservation, off this live stream.
I'm on Mars right now, guys. Hope you're having a good time.
On Mars and like five parallel universes away. All right. Black Reaper Kai says that's a silly reason. You may think that, sir, and you're allowed to think that, but it is my reason.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Why? Why do these streams just always devolve into utter insanity? Because, and by utter, I mean female cows.
No. It could get worse. We could be talking about how those two horses survived Twister.
God damn it, bro! see, okay, get out of my head first. First off, get out of my head. Because I was thinking cow, and I was thinking the cow scene from Twister. Get out of my head, sir! It's not enough when Pence does it. Now you're doing it.
I don't know how I do this, but I do occasionally.
All right, we're going to read some comments here. I agree. It's nice to have a normal conversation instead of partisan bullshit. Yes. 1,000%.
1,000%, yes.
Also, Supergirl was also on that paper, by the way, to the right. Okay.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. Oh, my jaw.
I'm not saying if you like Supergirl, you're wrong. You know, I mean, people can like or dislike whatever they want.
Yeah, exactly. I've liked movies that everybody else hated.
The things that, okay, this is a bit of a rant here, but I really don't like it. Can't be as fragile as it. What are you talking about? I'm just saying if you like the movie, it's fine. I'm just saying the reason that I didn't want to see it, but if people want to see it and they like it, it's fine. I don't care. Like, oh gosh.
Yeah, enjoy the movie. You guys like it.
For the record, I liked Gun Superman. I defend that movie. By the way, this is just put out there. But nah. He calls me out. He does all that stuff. He's like, not the 6.
All right.
Black Reaper Kai is a master of suspense. I'll tell you what.
He's a master of suspense.
But no, one thing I don't like about it's because of the ending for me. All right, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Is there's some people where it's like, you know, if you don't like something, you have to justify it. And if you try and justify it, they argue against you. You can like or dislike something for whatever stupid reason you want.
Yeah.
The line is, you know, I have no interest in seeing Supergirl. That doesn't give me the right to chide people, to say people are wrong for liking Supergirl.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to be one of these people that's constantly razzing on things that are the it thing to hate right now. No.
Yeah, I made a very conscious choice when this channel first started getting going. Is this is not a current thing bad channel. If you want if you want that kind of content, there's a billion other channels that can do it probably a lot better than I do for that kind of thing. This is not a certain thing bad, oh my god, woke, culture war channel. This is not it. Do we talk about those kind of topics sometimes? Yeah, we do.
Because we're normal people.
And I will say it's because of Lobo. I want an R-rated movie now. That's what I heard. I heard Lobo's kind of the best part of the movie. That's what I heard.
Okay, so you see Lobo in it. All right. And if Lobo's going to be an R-rated movie, I'm all on board with that. Lobo needs to be R-rated.
Only if he gets his space dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah.
He needs his space dolphins.
Yeah. That needs to happen. Yeah. I can't believe I remember that one little part about the comic, but I remember nothing else. Nothing. Literally nothing else.
Do you remember in the New 52 when they made him a twink?
I think I purged that from my brain.
Yeah, that was probably for the best. Like it's bad.
I didn't pick up much of the New 52 because I could tell from the first branch of it that it was going to be bad. Oh my god. That's not Lobo. Not even remotely. Not even. I don't even feel slightly terrified by this thing.
It looks like he can tell you what part of San Francisco has the best chai lattes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, darling, you've got to go to the south side. It's one of the best ones.
Oh. At which point, the normal Lobo shows up, lobs this one off a cliff into a volcano, and then hits it with a nuke. For fun.
All the nukes. All the nukes. All of them. Cast it into the fire. Destroy it.
With emphasis.
Lots of emphasis.
Now, do we know who's going to be playing Lobo? I heard it's the guy that did Aquaman.
Yeah. It's Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. Okay, I can see him playing Lobo. He's got the right body.
Yeah, that was a fan cast for like the longest time, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing Broken Arrow. If Adorable says no, I'll ask Watcher because I think she might be interested in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so Rose will not be on for the next 2 weeks at least. I have asked Watcher if she wants to sub in. She's interested. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
Always a fun time she comes in. I don't like New 52 for the most, but Red Hood is good, and Harley. I collected two comics. I collected Nightwing, the first 12 issues, and Red Hood and the Outlaws, the first 12 issues.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they actually turned Red Hood back into a hero. That surprised me a little bit.
See, the thing is, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure. Let's see here. He did amazing as Lobo. Jason, find some clips of him if you see. No, the thing is, I read Hood and the Outlaws for its plot. Totally for its plot, guys. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is complete plot. This is 100% plot.
Yes, it's two big, ginormous, soft loaves of plot.
Yeah, those are beautiful plot points. I must say.
Very, very beautiful plot.
Yep. Must be.
This was so. And by the way, this was so controversial back in the day.
Yeah. Way back when that was.
And the thing is, that's not the sexiest Starfire has been.
I'm about to say, if they were complaining about that, do they remember, before that? The 90s were a good time.
Here we go. There we go.
Found it, didn't you? Yeah, found it. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Totally for the plot, guys. Totally for the plot.
I never read this comic, but back in the day,
I haven't either. But I think
way back in the day, I did an internet search on Starfinder to find out who she was, and then I find these comic images, and I'm like,
I read the Rebirth. It was great. What a team Bizarro is loved.
Yeah. Actually, I like Bizarro as a comic book hero. Not many people do from way back when. Not many people did, but I did.
Okay.
Or at least in my sphere of friends and whatnot. Let me clarify.
Fair enough.
Because back when I used to be talking about comics a lot more than I do now, it was with my friends and whatnot, and everybody had their favorite character and everyone they hated. All the usual stuff.
Okay, so if we're doing Broken Arrow next week, what are we doing on the 31st?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of like a good movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'd only do The Punisher if I can get Mike Barrett to come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
what are you
I
looking
know
at?
something. No, I know. I think I might be able to lure Vaughn Coleman onto the stream.
Oh, how so?
We can review Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
I have seen that movie, but it is a long time ago. I have seen that movie, but it's been a long while.
I'm literally about to text him right now.
Okay.
Would you be interested in doing a stream on FF7 Advent Children on July 31st? All right, just sent him a text. So
All right. Well, at least you got that out there. I didn't interrupt.
Yeah, I mean, I'm partially doing it now because, like, you know, just to see, like, oh, what if they respond while I'm doing the stream, kind of thing.
Yeah. I get you.
So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
So, Jason, what do you got going on the rest of the night?
The rest of the night, I gotta watch some of the videos that we have done, and watch for times to do comedy shorts. I know how I'm going to be doing that from now on. I'm going to be writing that down. Right now, I'm using unused envelopes to write down the time. I'm going to be doing the title written after I write down the time in our chat and then send it to you that way. That's going to be the unfortunate way I have to do it, but I noticed that I always do the time wrong. You pointed that out.
I mean, not always, but, you know.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure this is right. And then I'm going to get
I'm having lasagna tonight.
Yeah, so you are. I smelled my family cook something, so I don't know what they cooked. If there's any left, I'll probably eat that. If not, I'm going to do lasagna myself.
So, here's what we got going for you. Tomorrow, GTA 5, we're continuing that. Sunday, Pokemon PLA. Tuesday, wait. He's going to tempt him with a buxom blonde holding a plate full of smoked sausages. Also, hi Herman. Hello. How are you, sir? It's good to see you.
Herman. Good to see you. Oh,
man. Herman, you have returned to us at the turn of the tide.
Oh my gosh.
Tuesday we're doing Total Request Tuesdays. I think we've just about funded the Jason Ingram face reveal, so that'll be August. Let me just see here. August 7th, we're doing the Jason Ingram face reveal. So, sir, you need to buy your Jason mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. If I can't get those in by the time, I'll let you know. We'll shift it around if need be, but I will be getting those things. Yes.
Yeah.
I need to get the camera. I need to get all kinds of things. This month was not a good month for me. It really was not, money wise. So.
By the way, that week you're picking the movie.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you're doing the face reveal. Might as well have you pick the kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. I know which movie I might pick, but that's dependent.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. And then the fundraiser for next month is if you can get us to $100 for August. In September, we will do a Portal 2 co-op between me and Jason, with Pence having the gayest of gay old times.
Yeah, very much so. Oh God, I haven't done Portal in a long time. I'll just install it on this PC, but I have it. You've seen it. You see, I have it on this.
It's fine. Board. It's fine. So we're gonna take off here. We've kind of gotten to a bit of our time, but thank you, Herman. Thank you, Black Kai. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Hooded Raven. Thank you, Happy Dino. Thank you, Destroyer. It's good to see you pop up, Destroyer. Please don't be a stranger. Also, Skullgrin, I always appreciate seeing you pop up. So yeah, Broken Arrow next week. Nick from the Phoenix Press. Remember, I can only show the door. You're the ones to walk